everybody. This is Kevin Davidson, your host for Kevin's Corner, Real Estate from a Marketing Perspective, and this is episode 130. And we have a special treat for you guys today because we have the beautiful Nas from Revolve Mortgage. But let's pay some bills so Nas doesn't get canceled in this podcast. First of all, we always got to thank my support team. Jennifer Smitis, the Houston Division President, Mike Schneider, the Sales Manager, Caitlin Kornick, Devin Van Wyn, the escrow officers here in Sugarland office, and Gracie Lagos and Melissa Caruso in the Richmond office. If it wasn't for you guys, I would not have a podcast. And at the same time, if you are a real estate agent or a vendor that operates in the Fort Bend County area and you want to be on this podcast, if you watch it, if you subscribe, if you like, I appreciate it. Give me a call, 832-654-0527, or email me at kevin.davidson@stewart.com, and we will be glad to get you on the podcast. Now, this is episode 130, so I have been doing this for a few years now. Nas has been, this is your fourth appearance on the podcast. You were actually on the very first episode.
Yes.
With Gina, where you saw Gina cry. Remember, she pulled out that letter and read that letter to me? How much she thanked me and how much
yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
And Gina was the one that gave me these?
Yes.
Yeah. So you were on the first podcast. Now you're on 130th podcast. But Nas is with Revolve Mortgage. Mm-hmm. She handles mortgages and loans and things like that. So say hi to everybody and we'll get started.
Hi. As Kevin said, this is my fourth time here, even though it's very difficult for me to be in front of the camera, but I love being here because it's Kevin and it's a store title. So
don't let her fool you. She's not afraid of the camera. She's just afraid of this camera, this setting. You get her out of here and she's like, she's all over the place. So.
No, I don't like my voice, okay?
Well, but she's the only one that doesn't like her voice. I don't know what it is. So let's start off by telling everybody a little bit about you personally. So obviously because she doesn't like her voice, it's because she has an accent, because you are from? Iran. Persia. She's Persian. And so all of my Persian friends out there, hey, Miriam, Kiani, Shiva, all you guys, what's up? How you doing? She's from Iran. And you came over here and you were initially in New York, right?
Yes. I moved to New York because I'm an artist. I was in the movie business. Mm-hmm. So I thought New York is the best. And then I had few friends. So I stayed there. I loved it, but not for living. It was too cold.
Too cold and too expensive.
Yeah, too cold, too expensive. And so I had another friend. She invited me here to Texas, and it was like New York to Texas. You know.
That's like going from, night to day. It's completely different.
And you know what foreigner think about Texas? We think it's all, cowboys and desert. And dirt. Yeah. And then when I land here, I was like, wow.
Where's the horses?
Exactly.
I don't see any cowboys. Y'all duped me. I don't see one cowboy.
Yeah, has nothing to do with my image, but I love it anyway. Yeah.
It's a bit warmer and less expensive.
Yes.
Taxes are lower, everything's.
Mm-hmm. Everything. And it's, I love people. You can make friends.
Let's talk about this. So my logo was painted by Nas. There's her name right there. And I'm going to get on camera that she's promised me a newer, bigger one. And now that you have more time, you get to do that.
Yes.
But talk about your love for painting and your art and the things you like to do.
So, honestly, before I become a lender, I never think about do anything with money or lending or real estate. So I was in art, and I love it since I was a kid, and that's all I know. Movies and painting. Mm-hmm. It's like a meditation for me. When I paint, I don't think about anything else. I can paint hours and hours and no eating, no drink, like just focus on
Just do
painting.
it.
I love it that much. So I moved here, and then I started working at retail, and then some people, they were real estate agent and saw me. They said, "Oh, you have to become realtor." And then I was thinking about realtor or lender, and I was like, "Oh, realtor has to work on weekends."
And there it is.
I was so wrong. I thought if I become a lender, I don't have to work on weekends, but I
Yeah.
still work on weekends, so there's
Yeah.
no difference. But I like what I'm doing, even though I had no idea, you know,
Mhm.
when I started. I didn't know how is it, so it was difficult at the beginning. It was 5 years ago, I guess, 5, 6 years ago. But now I love it. I enjoy, and most of it is because of all the relationship I made here
Mhm.
during the last 5 years. People I met you,
Mhm. Yeah.
met Shiva,
Lucky
met
girl.
Yelena, lots of agents that now they are my best friends.
Mhm.
Even I have very good friends that they are lenders and they are my competition, but
Mhm. Yeah, I understand.
Kevin.
She won't let that one go. Mhm.
So, yeah, I have lots of the buyers now. They are my friends.
Mhm.
That's the part I really like, my connection and friendship here.
So let's go back to painting. I've never
Mhm.
asked you this question before, and I just thought about it. I really like to ask you this question. So, when you paint, do you paint from your head, or do you look at something and then paint that?
Oh, I look and look, and I go to Pinterest. I go everywhere. I look at pictures. I look at paintings.
Mm-hmm.
And then the best time that I can I go to, before I go to sleep, I try to imagine something. I based on my feeling, and then I combine all the things I saw together, and then I imagine I want to paint a woman or a horse or a bird or a flower. I look at the pictures, lots of pictures, and I choose some and I combine it together,
Mm-hmm.
and then I paint it. I use pictures as just a reference,
Mm-hmm.
but it obviously I change it a lot.
So you don't necessarily, me give you this and say paint that. You don't necessarily do that. It's all from your head and your heart.
Yes, the one that is belong to my collection that it goes to the gallery. They are from my mind, but I do commission too. So you can come to me and say, "Hey, I want you to paint this," and I can paint anything. It doesn't matter. It's abstract, it's real estate. I can paint it. So for commission, I can paint whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a picture, give me idea, and I paint it. Like this one, you remember you gave me the
Mhm.
idea about
Yep.
the guitar and you and Korner, and then so I painted. Yeah, it's different. I can do different things.
Do you? Can someone hire you to paint for them?
Yes, they can commission me.
Okay, and you like what? Paintings, murals, buildings, what?
Honestly,
And we're gonna see you on scaffolding on the side of the building on the freeway.
no, you're not gonna.
Wait, that's nice. And she's 10 floors up. Check her out.
Okay, you know me,
Yeah.
so you know that I'm not gonna.
No, I'm
Okay,
not gonna do
so
that.
no, I think one of the reasons I become artist is because it's easy. I
can stay on the ground.
My studio and the AC,
Yeah.
and I have my coffee and tea and music, and I sometimes drink,
Hmm.
and I can paint. No, I don't do mural because so there's two things you can do. You can just sketch it in a small and hire people to do it for you.
Hmm.
So that's another way to do that.
Would you? Let's say I had a wall in my garage.
Okay.
Would you come and
Oh, I think
paint
you have
something?
to.
Huh?
Yeah, I can. The garage is not that big. I can't do that. But the big walls,
Like a building, type of
Yeah.
building, nothing like that.
no, those are.
'Cause I know
I have
somebody
to
that-
hire people to do it.
I know somebody that does that too. So,
Oh,
but Because remember, you and I used to talk about you coming to the house and painting one of the walls of my garage.
Yeah, you forgot about that idea. I forgot about it too. It's always you.
It's always my
Yeah,
fault. Everything's
yeah.
my
You have
fault.
and now I so see it keep adding up. At the beginning, I just had to paint him another one, and now he want me to paint his.
We got to go from this to bigger than this to the wall in my garage.
And do you think I get paid? No.
Of course you will.
No, it's just for free.
She probably wouldn't take my money if I offered it to her.
Yeah, no way.
But no, I have this
No, I'm
idea
kidding.
of what I want on a one of the walls of my garage. But that's for another conversation. So let's talk about your mortgage business. You're with Revolve Mortgage.
Yes.
And so tell everybody a little bit about Revolve and what kind of programs you offer to people that are looking to buy a house.
Revolve Mortgage is kind of new broker, not very, but we're recently, like the last 3 years, we are being more active and we're licensed for like 40 states now.
Okay.
Before that, I was with the same person that the CEO of this company, but we were working for other company. Now we have our own brokers. That's the difference. But the whole thing is all the people we are working together is the same group, same team, just the name change. And now we have our own brokerage that it gives us more freedom to choose better wholesaler and get the better fees and have more program to offer to people. Now we have almost 100 different lender that we signed to them.
So are you kind of like a broker to where
Yes.
people can contact you and you get their story and then you take that story and put it in front of 100 different lenders and
Yes.
see which one bites or what 2 or 3 deals or 10 deals or whatever, and then you get with your client and y'all choose what's best for them.
Yes.
Okay.
That's,
So you're not the actual bank. You're not
No.
the one doing the lending. You're okay.
We are a middleman.
You're a middleman.
So
Okay.
that's really
Which
good
makes it better.
because much better
Yeah.
because we have lots of different lenders that we can compare the rate, the fees because it's not just the rate; they have different fee. So we can pick the one that they have lower fees, better rate, and each lenders they are better at certain programs. Some of them are good with non-QM loan, some of them are good with conventional FHA. So we have lots of different options. So we can work with different scenarios.
Do you guys specialize in any one type of client, like a first-time home buyer or a VA, a veteran, or anything like that, or just pretty much anybody can come to you?
Pretty much any.
And you have VA programs? Do you
Yes.
have first-time home buyer programs? Okay. And then tell everybody.
Down payment assistant.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
good. Tell everybody kind of. So if you want to buy a house, what does your credit score need to be at least about? Don't come to me with 320 because that's not going to work.
Exactly. It's
Is it
I
very
always said that the minimum maybe 620.
okay?
But there are different lenders, a little bit different, not much. Like FHA is a little bit easier than conventional. But we have to always know that the lower credit score means the
Higher the payment
higher,
or the interest
higher
rate.
yes. And we can help people with their credit score if they come to us.
Okay.
We are not credit repair company, so I have to say that. But I can tell you what to do that you get to this score in 3 months or 4 months or 6 months, which probably your own bank can do the same for you. What else I was gonna say? Yeah, that's it.
Okay. And can you? How long does it typically take? So they get a loan. How long does it typically take for you to get? They have to go. They get the loan from you, and then they got to go find the property with a real estate agent. And then where do you guys get involved when it goes to title? As far as the contract goes.
Okay. So they came to us to get the pre-approval. That's the
Right.
time we check their credit and we get
Mm-hmm.
all the necessary document we have, and then we wait for them to go under contract.
Okay, and
The
then once they're
moment they
under
go
contract.
under contract, they send it to me,
Mm-hmm.
and then we contact the title for the fee sheet, and then we start the process for get the condition approval
Mm-hmm.
from the lender the first, and then it takes like usually around 3 weeks to get the CDC
Mm-hmm.
for us.
Clear to close.
Yeah. Um, and then the like last 2 3 days is the balancing with the title company.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, but every loan has a different scenario, as you know.
If it's cash, is it faster?
Yes,
Yeah.
but the cash they don't need us.
You got a good point. I don't
Yeah,
know
so
why
it
I
takes
asked that
I
question.
guess 2 weeks for
Maybe
you
2
guys
weeks.
to
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
close it. But yeah, if it's cash, they don't need us, and it's obviously faster.
So if someone calls you and they've never bought a house before and they want to buy a house, how does the initial conversation with them go when they call you? What kind of questions do you ask? What kind of things should they be prepared to talk about?
Okay, the first thing I ask is, how's your credit score?
Mm-hmm.
That's the most important thing, because
And don't
without
lie
that,
because you'll find out.
yes, without that, there's no way, unless they wanna no doc, and they kind of have a score, but they don't have the history.
Mhm.
But still, they can get it because it's a no doc loan. And no doc loan takes longer to close, and then obviously a very higher rate.
Mm-hmm.
But the first thing I always question is, what's their credit score? Second one, what's their job? Do they have the 2 years history? How much they make? Do they have enough money for the closing and down payment?
Mm-hmm.
And then we can start the process.
And is it true that you have for every loan you have to have 20% down?
No.
Yeah. Okay.
No. So the only reason that some people said you need 20% down, because you don't if you have a 20% down, you don't pay the mortgage insurance.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't have, which I think it's okay because it's not much compared to all the things that you are paying for your loan. And then the moment you pay 20%, automatically they remove that mortgage insurance and you don't have to pay. But the lowest you can put is 3.5.
Okay. Now, do they automatically remove that mortgage insurance, or do you have to call and get them to remove it?
They should remove it automatically, but
Yeah.
if they don't, which I don't know, I never see this happen.
Well, the reason I asked is because I had a situation.
Oh yeah, you told me
Yeah,
about it.
and
Yes.
I had to call them, and they would not give me the money back that was due from the difference between 20% and what else I had
Sorry to
paid.
hear that.
So it's just the way it is. But so there's lots and lots of ways to get a loan to purchase a house. So the moral of the story is if you don't have perfect credit, or you have perfect credit, you don't have a lot of money down, or you have a combination of that, or whatever your situation is, the best thing is to call somebody like Nas, talk to her about it so she can give you a good evaluation of what she thinks and what your odds will be of getting approved for a loan. Do you think now is a good time to buy?
I think the good time to buy is whenever you are ready.
Good answer. I hate it when people ask me that question because I'm like, how am I supposed to answer that?
Exactly.
It's like when people go, well, Kevin, what's a good goal? I don't know. What are your plans?
Yeah, whenever
So-
you're ready, and it's like they go to somebody that and ask, is it a good time to have a baby now? I don't know if you're ready for it or.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those questions that you really don't know what to say. You don't have an answer.
Yeah, but I always say sooner is better.
Yep. Well, and the way I answer that is the way you did, but I also say, if you want something, stop putting roadblocks in front of you. Just go after it. And if you want to buy a house, call somebody and figure out how to buy the house. I mean, you're never going to get it if you don't take that first step.
Mm-hmm.
And if you end up not being able to do it for whatever reason, you'll let them know, and you'll also help them with the answer to get to where they can buy the house. So, with all the, the questions, should I, would I, is it a good time, is it the best? It doesn't matter. If you want to buy a house, call somebody like Nas and find out if it's a good time for you to buy a house, not the market. Because I'm a big believer that, I don't care what the market's doing. I don't not buy a new truck because the market says it's not a good time to buy a new truck. If I want or need a new truck, I'm going to go buy it. I don't care what the market's telling me. I'm going to go and negotiate the best deal for me. So it's the same thing with real estate. You can negotiate a deal, but, it's whether or not you have the capability of buying the house, getting the loan. Let somebody like Nas answer that question. Are you, and you're not going to like this question, but I'm going to ask it anyway. So are you on social media?
Oh, God. Yes.
I've been harping for 3 years about this stuff. So as far as your real estate business goes, where can they find you on social media?
I'm on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
That's where mostly I'm active. I have Facebook too, but so the young generation, they don't like it. They call me old. But
So they're going to be old one day.
yeah,
So.
I'm mostly it's my Instagram.
And do you still do TikTok videos with Shiva?
No.
What happened?
I don't know. I'm kind of got bored of TikTok. It was the time that it was like everybody on it, and it gets so, I don't know.
Because there's only a couple of things you can do on TikTok.
Yeah.
Facebook, there's 100 things you do on Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook and even Instagram. I like this both, and I think I get more, what do you call it? More
Interactions,
yes,
likes,
true,
things like
true
that,
and
messages,
stuff. Mm-hmm.
comments.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a Revolve Mortgage website they can go to?
Yes, there's a Revolve Mortgage website.
What is that?
It's Revolve.
Really?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, I got to cut this part out.
Oh my God.
She forgot.
Yeah,
her
I think it's
website.
revolvemortgage.com.
Okay.
So,
Well,
yeah, I hope I'm not wrong, but just type Revolve and you find.
good save.
I'm sorry, I forgot.
I'm going to leave this in. This is funny.
Yes.
And then how can people get a hold of you?
Okay, they can always text me, call me. I'm on WhatsApp and I have my direct phone. It's my phone number is 832-572-8345. And my Instagram is Nas Kary Mortgage. So I remember this one.
It's one thing to forget your website address, but she couldn't even remember her name. Nas Kary Mortgage.
Oh my God, you see, but am I dealing? These are the friends I find.
Yeah,
in
but
this
if we
business.
didn't tell you the truth, you'd be so far behind. And then now you made me forget what I was going to ask. Your phone number one more time.
Okay, 832-572-8345.
So let's prove to everybody
Mm-hmm.
that you're from Iran and you speak Farsi, right?
Okay.
Is that it, Farsi?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So tell everybody something in Farsi.
خیلی ممنونم که به این پادکست گوش کردین. با امید آزادی ایران. روز خوبی داشته باشین.
That was it?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what she said. I hope she didn't say anything bad about me.
No.
But so there you go. She's really from Iran. She speaks Farsi. She speaks English. Do you speak any other languages?
No.
No? Okay. So give me your phone number one more time.
832-572-8345.
Nas Kary from Revolve Mortgage. If you need a mortgage, if you need a loan, if you just have questions, please give her a call because she knows what she's doing. She can answer your questions. She can help you get to the point to where you are ready to buy a house if you're not financially ready right now. She has all the tools, knows real estate agents, knows all kinds of other vendors, works with me, title company. So if you're in the market for a house and you need a loan, give her a call. Thank you very much, guys, for watching this podcast today. This is episode 130. Thank you to Nas for being on the podcast for the fourth time. Thank you to Jennifer and Mike, Caitlin, Devaney, Van, Gracie, and Melissa for supporting the podcast, being on my team. And again, if you watch the podcast and you want to be on it, 832-654-0527. Hopefully next time you see her, this will be different. You guys have
I
a great
promise.
weekend. It's on video, she promised. And by the way,
Okay, I
I
promise.
do the podcast every week, so you got 6 days.
Oh
You guys
my
have a great
God.
weekend. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.